Hi guys, welcome back. It's episode 2 on the Uno Turbo restoration. Just want to say a massive thank you to everybody who watched episode 1. We got mega views, didn't we? It just went...
In the first 2 days, we've got nearly 2,000 views.
Yeah, it went crazy. And subscribers, we've gained more subscribers. So welcome to the channel and thank you. Guess who's back, everybody? The young apprentice.
I'm here. Hello there.
Where have you been?
I've been at home.
Why did you text me, say, yeah, I'm coming in, you didn't turn up?
That was a mistake on the phone. You know what I'm like with modern technology. I always hitting the wrong stuff.
We were going to give you disciplinary.
Do you? Stage 1, a written warning. Well, that's okay. I'll accept it.
I'll stick it in the post.
But it's good to be back though, isn't it? Eh?
Yeah, we missed you.
I would have sacked you long ago.
So far, Mr. Sinfield hasn't seen us in his bush.
No, I think from what I've heard is because of the YouTube channel's doing so well, we've had to pay him a cut that he's redoing his bush at the minute. So
oh right. Yeah,
I don't think he's going to be here this week, but hopefully next week. He might even show us, give us a little tour.
Yeah.
Right, so we're going to crack on today with this. We've got some jobs to get through. We've found out it's got some heating issue where the fan won't kick in. So we're going to sort out the thermostat switch, the rad switch, just have a look at the electrics really, see why the fan's not kicking in. I want to raise the suspension. I think the springs have had it. I want to get it so literally today we can try and just get it moved safely down the road, turn around, come back again without any mishaps.
We've also listened to you guys as well and the comments, and we're taking it off.
We're taking it off. It's coming off today.
Yes.
The spoiler's going.
Sad moment.
Shall we crack on?
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's go.
Young apprentice has been given the task of removing the old water bottle. I've got another one that I've just cleaned, and I'm just looking at it to see what do I need to do to take it apart. I think it's straightforward, nothing too hard for me. So let me get some tools. What is it? Whenever you look at a spanner or a socket, the one that you want is not there.
Sorry, Nick, you're losing your 30 brake cold air feed. It's in my way. I mean, is it really even doing anything to do with you? What is that?
That is
Nick, come on, mate. Go on.
I've seen some better days.
Seen better days. 13's on the bloody table. He's going senile.
Okay, where was it?
It's in the pack.
Yeah, I'm sure it was in the cut. Don't you start, right? You know what? You could quite easily fall out with somebody, just like that.
I think it's just a range of senile.
Yeah, could be. Okay.
So at the minute I'm looking at the fan switch. As Ant said, the fan's not cutting in, so the first thing I'm going to look at is the switch while Tony puts the new water bottle on, so we can actually hold water rather than leaking all over the floor. So fan switch is just down here, so the first thing I'm going to do is check the wiring, and no joke, I've just pulled that up and it's not even plugged in. Might be the reason why the fan's not cutting in, mate. Hold on, let me trace these other ones.
This could be a very short episode.
Yeah, I know, this is going to be a short episode, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. So following the earth wire, I would assume if I was to plug this in the later scene, you might find the fan might cut on. But what I might do to test is I might just put some voltage down there and see if it puts the fan on.
Good.
Just waiting for Tony now just to change the water bottle so I can actually run the car up to temp.
Oh, I wonder if I have to take. No, I wouldn't have to take that off to take this.
You might have to, because that's
going
to hit. So I'll take this off.
Yeah. Okay, but the. Do the one underneath.
And to be fair,
Snip these wires off.
don't you snip them pipes?
No, I'll try not to. I feel like I'm a surgeon when I do this, you know.
When in doubt,
That's it.
pry it out.
Exactly. Take the battery out, let's give you some more room.
Oh look, voila. Here we are, look. One bottle of that. I am really proud of myself today. Hey,
You
go on.
haven't put the other one in yet.
Yeah, I know, but that comes later. But aren't you going to say well done, Tony? You know.
Well done for removing a water bottle. Right, so while Tony is messing about with the new water bottle, I'm going to take the chance to have a look at the wiring around the scuttle area. Now I've got plenty of room as well. I can have a look and see which positive wires are corroded and stuff like that, and what needs to be pulled out and God knows what. So yeah, I'm going to test a couple of wires, see what's what, inspect everything, and go from there. Tony, you got the snips?
The snips.
The snips.
I have got the snips, sir. Here we are. No, that was something.
Thank you very much. Do you need them back? You want them back?
I'll put them over here so we know where they are. Come on, just cut that wire. Why have you cut that wire?
It's for the sub.
It's for the subwoofer.
Oh, right.
Right, Tony,
Yes, sir.
can you go to that scuttle and the two positive wires? Can you start pushing them through so I can take them out?
Okie dokie. You got it? Must have one of them. Alright, the other one's following through. That's it. Both of them have gone as far as I can push them.
Yeah, got it. There's the two sub wires. And later on, once I've got more room to work with, I will pull them through and remove them and replace them with some fresh new ones.
We're keeping this up then.
I think Nick wants to put two subs in, but I'm not happy with, as I said in the last episode, I just don't trust the wiring, especially when there's been rats. All it takes is just a tiny bit of this one to be frayed, and then it's, you know, arcing out on the side of the body or something like that. It's just not good. So for a second, it looked cool, and then when he starts getting flickering lights all over the dash, and ultimately a fire.
And the car explodes.
Yeah, that proper max power car on fire, which drives down the road.
Best thing forward.
Should slide in. Now, how tight is tight enough? Just wires. There was Super Apprentice.
Now he's changed something, he's done a bit of work, he's going to go home now.
No, I am going to go for my break. And the union rules.
Hard work, yeah?
It is. I mean, oh God, the back is getting, you know, bending down. But anyway, at least I've done something. What have you done? Huh? What have you done? What?
Do that one for one.
Oh, right. You took a pipe out.
That was an hour's work.
Now that you've done your bit and you're now out my way,
Oh, right. Thanks for that.
I will do some check-in and we'll start filling her up with a little bit of water and see if she leaks.
Can you see that?
No, I can see it now that you've lifted that up. Because it's Italian, obviously they're renowned for leaking, so I thought, well, if I come prepared and have enough water, I mean that should just cover the leaks. We should be alright for a couple of hours.
Now you want me to turn the ignition so if it blows up, the apprentice gets the blame for it, innit?
Honest.
Okay, I'll do it.
Make sure it's not in gear.
Yes.
Put the aircon on, normally cuts the fan in.
Hang on though, what do you want it to do? You want the fan to kick in?
The fan turned on for some reason when Tony was doing something. I want to know what he'd done because then I don't need to run it to temperature.
See,
so I know that it
what did I say? What did I say? I knew that when he asked me to start the car, that I'd get blamed for something.
And now we wait.
Now we wait.
Look, have a look at this. Look at that. That's cutting in lovely. One wire. The fan's definitely working, but it's definitely not turning off. think we're just going to change the fan switch. So, but if that fan switch is faulty or stuck open, it's just going to send. Which might be the reason why it was unplugged, because perhaps it was stuck on and he's just gone, yeah, I'll unplug that.
I'll unplug it.
That sounds right.
But at least we know the fan is working.
At least we know the fan's working, so let's turn it off.
So the second you connect the battery, the fan just goes. Interesting. There you are.
Change the...
Yeah, right.
Perma fan.
So now we need to drop all the water. For anyone who's wondering what I'm about to do, is there's water on the floor because of where we was taking the old water bottle out. And I couldn't be bothered to flat pack a bit of cardboard, so...
But there's nothing...
One little drip, which is nothing really, so I'm not worried about that. So what I'm doing now is undoing the bottom water pipe on the rad, because as soon as I unplug that fan switch, water's going to go everywhere, so... Oh, Jesus. Them pipes have not moved for a while.
It's having a wee.
It is weeing itself. I have had...
No, you missed a bit. The tray is filling up.
So it's the bumper. Is this one of those ones where you make it look like a 2-minute job?
I always make it like a 2-minute job. That's my job. Is to make your job look easy.
Everyone who's watching is thinking, oh, I can become a mechanic.
Yeah.
Well done.
There she is. Put the new one in and see if it makes a difference. Literally, this is the only thing that can send 12 volts positive to the fan. So, hopefully this fixes the problem, and hopefully once it gets to temperature, the fan should cut in nicely and we should be good to go. So, but where it's been molested in the past, and as you can see with the old one, different connectors, I need to cut this and put some connectors on the end of this one.
God. Right, so it was rubbing really bad, and that is due, well, it's not the shocks because they're brand new, Coney's, but the springs, I think they've had it. The customer did say it never used to rub, what, 16 years ago? So it's been sat there. I think the springs have had it. We're going to change them. I've got another set. I'm going to change them, but it doesn't matter too much because these wheels are going, and we're going for 16-inch integrale alloys. There you go, apprentice boy.
Roll it straight to the skip.
So, ideally these shocks need to be replaced. They're fucked. And that's why it was really rubbing and really low. The shock wasn't pushing back up. So, I'm going to have to tell the customer and just replace them or send them off, get repaired, but we'll see. Chat to him. But I can't leave it off because I need the car off the ramp. So we'll fit it back on.
So connectors are all in, the new switch is in, water pipe's back on. So I'm just going to cut the battery up and let's see if the fan cuts in. Which she hasn't. So it's either a good sign or a bad sign. So just going to fill it with water now and start her up and let her warm up and see if the fan cuts in.
Deja vu.
Deja vu.
Boost.
dusty.
Or is it?
Not good in yet. I think there's still a fair few air locks in the system, so the water bubbled a fair bit, so taking it off, let it settle down for 5 minutes, top the water up and give it another go. Because around this area of the rad, I mean up here is red hot, but over by where the fan switch is, I'm holding that fan switch and it's cold, it's warm. So there's definitely an air bubble somewhere, so it's just a case of bleeding the system and yeah, getting the fan to come on. So we'll start the car up again now and see what happens. Squeezing the water pipe to squeeze the air out. I'm going to make sure that there's positive power going down to the fan switch. I think it might be a bit of a power issue where I've been messing about the old wires, so I'm going to check that now with a multimeter. So just checking the power going down to the fan switch, and as you can see on the multimeter we are reading 12 volts, so there's power going down to it. Strange. Take 3. So what I've done now is I put the multimeter. Well, it's no point me carrying on now because it's bubbling over. So that fan switch, what's supposed to happen? Okay, where I've got it connected. So I'm getting 12 volts down to the fan switch, which is fine. What should happen is the fan switch should get hot, make a connection, and then send 12 volts down to the fan. And I've got the multimeter now connected to the fan, and it's not showing 12 volts. So between the fan switch and the fan, something's wrong. It could be that the rad could be blocked, and it's not flowing to the fan switch properly. But there's definitely 12 volts going down to the fan switch itself.
He said he had overheating issues on this.
I think it could be a blocked rad. You can hold on to that fan switch and it's not even, that would burn me.
That should be hot.
Yeah, that should be.
I'm squeezing that.
Yeah.
Should we take the rad out and flush it?
Rad needs coming out.
No, I'll give you a screw.
Well, that wasn't too bad.
No, it wasn't too bad.
I think it's blocked.
I think so too.
It's blocked.
Majorly blocked. That'd be his problem.
Look at that. That should have come out by now.
Put it in the other side, see if it's trying to unlodge anything. So we cleared the rad out a little bit. Just going to see if it's just enough just to get the fans to kick in, just so I know the system works. We're going to be putting a brand new rad in, but yeah, just want to test. If not, then that's a wrap. Just gotta wait. At least you guys at home don't have to sit here and wait for about 20 minutes until it comes up to temperature. Off! Yeah. Yeah, I think that little bit there just confirms that the rad is dead. So yeah, the airline malarkey we did earlier on with the hose as well, yeah, it hasn't worked. So rad out, new rad in, and then hopefully no more overheating issues. But leave it to cool down now, and now for your viewing pleasure, we've got to remove that spoiler.
It's that moment. It's that moment. We are taking the spoiler off.
Such a
You requested it in the comments. It's going. And it's not going too far away from here neither. Somewhere.
first bolt.
It is adjustable. We can raise this spoiler.
Comment section, do you reckon we should put it on the Integrale, spray it yellow? The comment section speaks, it's going on.
It's bloody well not, mate.
The law.
It's the law.
I've got a nice one on it.
If the audience speak, it's being changed.
Got a nice one. Wash it out.
Such a sad day.
I do have an idea. Come.
That actually was pretty good.
Move it.
Oh, it's gone a long way.
It passed the road test.
The world's longest road test.
This is new scenery.
Alright, no rubbing.
No rubbing.
No. So that's the end of today. John Paul has found the overheating issue.
Yeah, so Nick, customer, was saying that for a fair while he's been having this overheating problem. Hasn't been able to find out what it is. Through all the testing that you've seen, we've located that the radiator is blocked. Well and truly.
Yeah,
So
well and truly. So we're going to replace that, get a new one in. I've managed to change the springs at the front. It's not rubbing no more, which is really good because it was rubbing really bad. So that's fixed. Tony, the apprentice, he put all the clocks and switches back into its home. What else did he do?
oh, it changed the water bottle.
Oh, he changed the water bottle, that was split and broken. So progress is coming along nicely. I'm going to order a few bits for the car, so maybe the next episode we'll get to fit them. Once it's running properly and you're able to, the fans kick in, then we'll send it to the body shop to get all that bits done on it for Nick.
Yeah, I mean we were going to take you out for a road test, but
No.
obviously we can't because
Not
of
today.
the rad. So yeah, for 5 minutes I don't think it's worth blowing it up over. So it's got to get to max power first.
Oh, he wants it ready for 5th of June.
Why?
We've got a show, Festa Italia, on the 5th of June. Everyone's welcome to come here, and then we're doing a convoy to the Shamrock Hotel, and he wants it there. Right, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, leave a comment down below, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Oh, was you waiting for me to do something?
There we go.
How about that?
How about that? How about that?
Don't see that.
No. My boldness is it's a sign of intelligence. You know what I mean?
Sign of lack of hair growth.
Yeah. Like my granddaughter says, no, you got no hair, but you got plenty of hair on your hands.
Glad you said hands.
I was waiting to say chest or something. I was going to get panicking.
Hands, yeah.
Got hairy nipples. Meaning from where it now connects.
Yeah, I was on.
Start that again.
Put that in the
Oh, it's
bloopers.
hot.